where we spread love and positive vibes. I want to start by thanking our new subscribers and our returning subscribers. We value you. We appreciate you. We thank you so much. We salute you guys. You are the real deal. And today, I want us to go all the way to the land we all love. I always tell you every day, there is something new to talk about Jamaica. There is something new that amazes me. There is something new that inspires me. There is something new that I learned from the Jamaican people. And today, I have come, starting with the motto of Jamaica, out of many, one people. Guys, today I got a shock of my life. I could not imagine the Jamaican whites and Jamaican blacks confessing how they have lived in harmony, how they have lived in love, how they have lived with each other, helping each other, and without hating each other. And I want to tell you that Jamaicans love each other because I read their comments every day. And if you happen to talk about one place in Jamaica, they'll come and tell you, no, out of many, we are one people. And for sure, I have come to learn about it, and I have come to accept it, and I have come to realize the great love that Jamaicans show each other. Today, I'm going to bring to you a Jamaican white woman and a Jamaican Chinese who confesses their love for Jamaica, their love for each other in the island, the way they live in harmony and love, the way they embrace each other, the way they respect each other, the way they actually accept each other's culture, religion, and the way of life. I could not imagine it. Coming from a country where we are actually very many tribes, I can tell you for sure, to live in harmony when you are different people from different places, it's a blessing. It's a great blessing. And we all know, if I may go back slightly to the history before I bring to you the video of these great men and women of Jamaica, I can tell you for sure, Jamaica is composed of so many races, because I saw an Italian talking about belonging to Jamaica. We have Chinese Jamaican, Indian Jamaican, British or Briton. Are they called Briton? I think so. Briton who are Jamaicans, and they are who? They are different kind of people, even the people from West Africa, the ones who are captured as slaves, and they are the majority in Jamaica. So Jamaica is actually a cocktail of so many races, so many people from different regions. And you would expect that Jamaicans will live hating each other, quarreling with each other, like it happens here in Kenya. But you'll find that there is a lot of love to Jamaicans. There is a lot of respect of each other. There is a lot of embracing and respecting each other's culture and religion. This is a great achievement to actually, to the people of Jamaica and to Jamaica as a country. Because the reason why many people don't develop is because we see each other in terms of where we come from, in terms of the tribe we speak, in terms of the color we are. But I have come to realize that Jamaicans embrace each other. There are Jamaicans who are Germany in origin. There are Jamaicans who are Chinese. There are Jamaicans who are actually Indians. There are Jamaicans who are from United States of America. But they are Jamaicans. I'm not saying they belong to those lands. They are Jamaicans, Chinese, Jamaicans, Japanese, Jamaicans, Germany, Jamaicans, all those people live together in harmony, respect each other, value each other, embrace each other, and actually live in love. I listened to this woman, and she was actually explaining, or rather exclaiming, her love for Jamaica and for the people of Jamaica. Maybe you can first listen to her story before I come back to the video.
Thank you again for all the subscribes and the comments, and that you're all watching these videos. It just, boy, it's sweet. So thank you so much. And one of the subscribers asked me this week if we would tell a little story about growing up in Jamaica as a white girl. And when I read that, I thought to myself, to be honest, I never experienced racism in Jamaica all the years I was living there. I say, it didn't even cross my mind. Like when I was little and when my mother car back, and we're driving down the hill and a little girl or a little boy yelled out to me, white girl, it just come in like a pet name to me. And to be honest, that's how it always was. And when I get big now, and I have my own car, and I get like a flat tire, I'm dip on the side of the road and come out of the car, gone in the trunk, come here, look for the jack. And by the time me open the car back, me just see one or two cars stop, and them offering to help me, and before me know it, two tools them fix up the tire and me go about the business. And just Jamaican people, they're warm, friendly, and full of joke. And the next thing I remember now too is nobody no go by them name and them birth certificate. Nobody at all. Them go by alias all the while. So like I remember some name. One of them is Fat Man, and him doing fat, And next one Germs, and next one Pressure Foot, and Pinchers and Dog Heart. You name it, they come up with some name. And if you ever hear the story of how the name stick on them, you're dead with laugh. You can't just remember some of those stories, So, growing up on a farm, to be honest, it was a lovely, lovely life. Because me and the farm workers used to just run all over the property. And we go and we pick guinea, and we pick star apple, and we used to get the headman to help us, and then pick jackfruit, yes. And my mother never liked the jackfruit, because she never liked the smell of the jackfruit at all, and me love a jackfruit, so that was a little problem for us. But I just went round and find a little place, and we sit down and we pick out the jackfruit and we eat it, and boy, it's a nice fruit. So anyway, some of the time we go in the bush, and we used to catch fish in the pond and turtle and all them something. And we were looking on our foot, Sometimes we brush past a bush and grass lice hop off like a grass lice nest, land on your pants, and you just see them moving like an army coming up your leg. And we used to just go back to the house and rip off the pants, and mother used to get out white rum and rub us down. And boy, when I look back, I have to really laugh, because those were some good times, And I just love Jamaica. I love Jamaican life, and I love Jamaican people. And Jamaican white people are 1% of Jamaica. I never experienced.
I hope you have learned a lot from this woman, especially as Africans. I tell you guys, we are in a class. Learning how to embrace each other, learning how to love each other, learning how to respect each other, learning how to work together in harmony. Sometimes you ask me, why do you talk about Jamaica every day? Because these people never cease to amaze me. These people never cease to actually surprise me by the kind of love they have for each other, and the kind of life they live with each other. You have had this lady confessing. She was born in Jamaica, she has lived in Jamaica, she has experienced only love in Jamaica. And I want to read for you some of the comments that people came to the comment section of that video to actually express their experiences and their the rough they have experienced in the land of Jamaica. So guys, let me read for you some of the comments that I found intriguing. Let me read one of them from somebody from England. And he says, I was born in England but grew up in Jamaica in the 1960s. This could be a person who is slightly old now. I don't ever recall being made to feel different because I was white. My friends were a mixture of blacks, Chinese, Syrians, etc. And we never gave it a second thought. So this is a person who is actually from England, but he grew up in Jamaica. He was born in England, but he grew up in Jamaica. And he's telling us he never felt that he doesn't belong because of his color. He never felt that people were discriminating him. He felt accepted. He had friends across the board. Friends who are blacks, friends who are Chinese, friends who are Syrians, friends from all over. And they embraced each other and lived in harmony. Where do you find this? It's only in Jamaica you'll find this. Let us continue to hear more comments. I didn't go to an international school. This is Georgie Parashio. I didn't go to an international school. I went to Jamaica College, and as a white kid, I was very much in the minority. Not sure what your point is. In other words, he's saying he grew up in Jamaica, went to college in Jamaica, and was actually accepted. Being the minority in the school, she was accepted and people embraced her the way she was. And there is one that says, I am a French born from a Jamaican, Scottish man and a Brazilian. So I am a French born from a Jamaican, Scottish born. So the mom and the dad are actually Jamaicans who came from Scottish and the other one came from Brazil. So he's saying I am a French born from a Jamaican, Scottish mom and Brazilian dad, Brazilian Chinese dad. So the dad was a half caste of a Brazil and a Chinese. In France, I felt quite oriented for being different and rejected based on racial prejudice. So in France, he could experience racial discrimination. When my parents decided to leave Europe for Jamaica, I felt anxious. But upon arrival, I realized how welcoming Jamaicans are. Our motto, out of many one people, speaks volumes. All of a sudden, I felt at home. The warm hospitality, the food, and the hilarious sense of humor of the Jamaican people made me fall in love with this beautiful island. I now live in the UK, and whenever I hear someone talking patois or about Jamaica, my heart skips a bit of joy. Oh my. This is a great confession from somebody who is actually a mixture of so many races. She has a Chinese blood, she has a Brazil blood, she has a Scottish blood, and she was raised up in Jamaica. And she's confessing how loving Jamaicans are and how they have a sense of humor. And she's talking about the great people of Jamaica. And I remember that in the video that I have just given you to watch, this lady was talking about the great sense of humor with the Jamaican people. There is another one here who says, I am from St. Thomas, grew up with Frenches, and they are some of my best friends to this day. We never saw color until we came to the were black, but they embraced each other and lived in harmony, and they never saw each other in terms of color. She came to realize about her color when she went to the United States of America. And then we have So you can hear all those people confessing how Jamaicans accept and embrace other people from all walks of life. If it was not for Jamaican people, we cannot actually learn that you can be from different places, you can be from different races, you can be of different color, and you embrace each other. You live in harmony. You live in love with each other. I want us to listen to this man. This man not only tells us how he has lived in Jamaica as a Chinese, actually he is a Chinese Jamaican. Born in Jamaica, raised in Jamaica, lived in Jamaica. And this man really tells us how it felt living in Jamaica and living in the United States of America. And he says that he never understood racism in his lifetime in Jamaica until he went to the United States of America. In other words, he's saying, in Jamaica, people live in love, people live in harmony, people live accepting each other, embracing each other, and actually respecting each other, like I have said earlier. This is a great inspiration all over the world. We embrace the fact that Jamaicans can live together in love, they can embrace each other, they can look at each other as human beings, but not where you come from. I have learned a lot of lessons to embrace people by the fact that they are God's creation. Wherever they have come from, they are God's creation, and no one chose where to be born. No one chose the color of the skin you have. We all found ourselves born where we were. We all found ourselves having the color we are in, and no one bribed God to be who they are. No one bribed God to be born in the family they were born. No one bribed God to be born in the country they are born. And therefore we should learn to embrace each other as mankind. We should learn to love each other as mankind. Before I go too far, let us listen to this gentleman and his wise words of wisdom, and then I can come back.
Okay, so I'm just very relaxed when it comes to talking to people, so I just let it flow, you know. And ask some questions. Yeah, but if you want to just start off introducing yourself, how you perceive yourself in this world, and like just kind of your mission statement.
Yeah. My son right, you know what? My thought on life is that, you know, we're here from creation, all of us, you know, through the love of the Creator. And because of the energy, create matter. So that's how we come to evolve to be like this on Earth. But when you check in families, your bloodline and all that, I'm not saying it don't matter, but it's more a spiritual thing now. You know, like maybe first time it used to matter where you come from or this or that. But for me right now, is accepting everyone as an energy, a spirit. So I don't put a label. So I don't label people from where they come from or what religion or anything. Just deal with them as, you know. But as for me, I just here for a time, just like all of us, we're on our journey. And growing up in Jamaica as a Chinese Jamaican was different because I found that I was more privileged than most of my friends. But I didn't know prejudice until I came to the United States. We just used to, share everything and, play with each other and stuff like that. But, the older you get into the world, and then everybody split up. But for me, I just keep the connection with the memories, the experience that we share with each other. And even if your matter is not here, the energy is still here, So that's why, as an Earth family, we're all Earth people. So the Earth family is people who really love themselves, care about themselves, and just want to free up, free up. And if everybody could live free, they wouldn't want sadness. For me, you can't say who right, who wrong. It's just either you choose happiness or you choose sadness. So like I say, it's not good or bad. It's either you choose to be happy or you choose to be sad. You know what I mean? So put them things in music for just, yeah? Yeah. But, yeah, man. Life is precious, It's a gift. In the present moment is now, This is the ever-living life. This consciousness that we have here, and it's just that we're in this third dimension, but it's more than that, I know it's a higher, a creator. But I want to be.
I hope that we have had this gentleman and the wisdom he is oozing. I loved to listen to him, and his humble nature, his down-to-earth nature portrays the characteristic of the people of Jamaica. So you can see, irrespective of whether people are white Jamaicans or black Jamaicans, they have the same characteristic, because this is the one thing that we learn when we are growing up. To be humble, to be down to earth, to respect others, to live with others in harmony. And this is what Jamaican people have done. They have lived with each other in harmony. They have lived embracing each other. They have lived loving each other. And this is a great achievement as a nation. No wonder the Jamaicans are known all over the world. No wonder Jamaicans are praised by people all over the world. No wonder Jamaicans are popular all over the world. Because for such a country where there are so many different races, there is bound to be discrimination. There is bound to some people feeling inferior. There is bound to some people feeling superior. But Jamaicans have decided, whether we came from the north or the south or east or west, this is our country, and we should be proud to be Jamaicans, all of us. That is the greatest achievement as a country. And today I celebrate Jamaican people. I celebrate Jamaica for embracing, out of many, one people. Guys, that will be the end of the video. Thank you so much for listening to me. See you during the next video. Bye-bye and God bless.